Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, well, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. No! Carry on, you will always remember. Carry on, make it equal the splendor. Now your life's no longer empty. Surely heaven waits for you. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry. Don't you cry no more. to know. I closed my eyes and she slipped standing in the rain with his head hung low. Couldn't get a ticket, it was a sold-out show. Heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene. Put his ear to the wall, then like a distant scream, he heard one guitar. Understand fantasy, caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come, sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out. Come again now, baby, like a dog in heat. Tell it's me by the clamor now, baby. I'd like to cut the street. Now I've been smoking for so long, you know I'm here to stay. Got you in a stranglehold, baby. You best get out of the way. Hey, I got news, you never got to go. headed down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, we're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Dust! Bite the dust! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shut up. There are plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, or you leave him when he's down. Yeah. But I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own two feet. Out the doorway, the bullets rip, repeating the sound of the beat. Oh, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Shoot out. All right. One, two, three.
Turn it up. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kin, singing it goes into a dance, doubles on kazoo. Down on the corner, out in the street, with the folk boys are playing, bringing it up happy feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, with the folk boys are playing, bringing it up happy feet. You don't need a penny just to hang around. But if you got a nickel, won't you lay your money down? Over on the corner, there's a happy door. People come from all around to watch the magic pour. Down on the corner, out in the street, playing the folk boys are playing, bringing nickels happy feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, playing the folk boys are playing, bringing nickels happy feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, playing the folk boys are playing, bringing nickels happy feet. Down on the corner, out in the street,
A Monday warrior, mean, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. The river. What you say about his company is what you say about society. Catch the mist, catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the drift. The world is love and life are deep. Maybe as the skies are wide.
All right, Warrior fans, we are here in Cherokee County High School for the first game of the year. I'm Dwayne Amos, joined by head football coach, retired, Coach Everett Kelly, and we are here for the Center Quarterback Club football show. Coach Kelly, it's a great night tonight.
Oh, it's going to be perfect. Little hot, but it's very manageable tonight, and I think it's going to cool off once the sun goes down out here. And it feels like a great night for an opening football game. It's
Yeah.
always kind of good to start off with your big time rival. So.
That's right. We was talking about it last week and saying, hey, it's like the Daytona 500 for NASCAR.
That's exactly right.
We start
Dwayne.
off with the Highway 9, the battle for Highway 9, and the kids are out here warming up. Warriors in their black warm-up gear, black pants, black helmets, Piedmont in all white with the blue helmets. And so we decided that this year we're going to do, especially at the home games, kind of the pre-game show, the football show with me and Coach Everett Kelly, and we're going to be talking about 4A football around the state and in the region, and then we'll be turning it over to Wes and Dusty and letting them bring us on into the game and talk more about the Piedmont Bulldogs and what we can expect tonight. Coach Kelly, as we get started here, talking 4A football, what we've got is a preseason top 10, and the preseason top 10 looks like teams we know.
Yeah, it looked very familiar. We were talking about it walking over here from the field house a few seconds ago, and it's basically the same teams. The only one that's kind of looks like it's new is Pleasant Grove, which is they haven't been in 4A football. They dropped down from 5?
Yes, 5A.
And I think they played last night, didn't they? Play
I did
Parker?
not.
I'm not real sure.
I think Parker, and I don't think they played last night. That was I can't remember the name of the other team, but they were on TV. That was a good game.
It was a Birmingham
Yes,
kind of
Birmingham
game.
team.
But yeah, the rest of them, Jackson and us and Bibb County, Brooks, Mobile Christian, Hanley, Pleasant Grove, Madison Academy, Strawn, and West Morgan. In fact, I think you can go down the list, and we've probably played about at least 80% of those teams at some time or another over the last couple of years or 5 years or whatever. So it's not something that's totally new. Those are pretty traditional football teams too.
They are.
They are. They're. If you look. If you start picking up paper around the 1st of November or well, no, exactly about the middle of October and stuff, these are the teams that you're going to see in the playoff hunt.
That's right.
They're top 4 of each region, and I don't remember us playing Madison Academy here at Center, but I've played them twice back when they had those 2 running backs that were real good, and they're traditionally a strong football program.
And they came up from 3A.
So
yeah. And so we look at this top 10. Jackson is a team that's got a quarterback that's all everything, Duckworth, that everybody's talking about. They went 11-1 last year, and that one loss was, I believe, to Booker T. Washington in the playoffs that everybody thought they would win, but Booker T. Held them out of the end zone right at the end of the game. And so Jackson returns a lot of their players. Number 2, Cherokee County. We know a lot about our team. Number 3 is Bibb County, and just letting everybody know, this is mainly South Alabama.
Yes.
This is not a lot of North Alabama teams, but you got Bibb County, who is over below Birmingham, and they've always had a good team. Brooks, who is a team that is over across the state from us, they had a great quarterback, great throwing game last year, and actually lost to West Morgan the week before, and that's what got us to play West Morgan here.
Yeah, that's I remember Brooks and Bibb. I'm not real familiar with them. I've seen them all the time in the playoffs, and then you got Mobile Christian, which we all know about them. They're traditionally a playoff football team, and we went all the way down to Mobile in the first round a couple of years back, and so they're coming up from 3A.
They are.
And so then you got Hanley, who is we're very familiar with Hanley. It's Coach Strawn.
Strain, Larry Strain.
Strain.
He's always going to put a team out.
He's very traditional and always going to be a very solid football team.
Yes.
Pleasant Grove, we talked about them. I know that's the inner city Birmingham school. Don't know anything about them other than their location, and I know that they have been in the playoffs traditionally a good bit. Then we've talked about Madison County. Strawn is an up and down team from 3A, 4A. They were down, they were up. I guess they're right on that. The numbers line as far as their students is concerned to where they are, but we're very familiar with them because we went down to Strawn and probably I thought one of our great victories down there. It was a very exciting game, and out in we made so many turns. If they said, where you at? I said, in Alabama. I don't know. Right. Other than that, we're in Alabama.
Yes.
But that was a good night. And then we're very familiar with West Morgan from playing them last year, even though I do think that West Morgan had a tremendous rate of graduation last year. Somebody said that they've had over 20 seniors. So,
but this is preseason.
This is preseason.
We ain't gonna know nothing till week 3 or 4.
Preseason is everybody's opinion. And,
yes.
I've been on that opinion time, and that used to be one of the worst things. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't, we solved our opinion in summer camp in the hot month of August out on the football field, so we knew what it was. But This is the to a football person, a football fan. Somebody's been around it all your life and all this stuff, coaching it, watching it, whatever. High school football starts up, college football starts up. It's the best time of the year. Dwayne.
It is.
It's the best time of the year.
And the weather, it is a little warmer than it was last Friday night with the scrimmage against North Jackson, but this is still football weather. The humidity is still a little low. Scared about next week because they're talking about it really getting hot. But tonight the weather
really?
is good, and the kids seem to be fired up. And let's talk just a little bit about that North Jackson scrimmage. It was 14-0 at the end. We got almost 2 quarters in. What do you think about how we played against North Jackson?
I was live watching it last Friday night when we actually were playing it. Once we got started, when the weather did this and did that, I was more impressed with this eyeball test than I did after I went back and analyzed it on the film.
Yes.
I don't want to be whatever, but you always are going to find stuff by looking at the film, and that comes from the old coach in me is, you can pick apart a film. But we played, I would say, at about a B level because of the newness of a lot of our players.
Yes.
Our offensive line, I think, has the potential to be very, very good before it's over with. We've got to play together. We've got to develop that camaraderie of an offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think we will. I have no doubt that we won't. But because we've got good size, got good speed, we got great strength, and so as that offensive line develops for us, I think that our running game and everything else is just going to be very, very, but much more productive. Our running backs, I thought our running backs did a great job of following their blockers most of the time. I talked with Josh last week a little bit. He and I, we always talk when I was still coaching, and we continue to talk right now. I just thought that sometimes our running backs did not follow the actual hole of where it was. I thought we could have been a little bit better there. And that's got to, our running backs, last year we had a kid that outrushed the world.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest with Cornejo. And, but the talent level that we've got with our guys, it's very impressive. And Jacob has told me, he's told me many times, we talk every day on the phone. And he said, a lot of people are going to be surprised with the talent that we got at running back.
Yeah.
That we are going to miss Jacob. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
You do not, as the old movie, whatever that, Remember the Titans, you just don't replace a Gary Bertier.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
That's
right.
That's what they said. You
Yeah.
just don't replace a Jacob Cornejo.
Yeah.
But I think we've got people that are going to be very, very good in that spot.
Do you think, and the one thing that I saw that I thought about is hitting the hole like Jacob Cornejo. When Jacob saw the hole, he hit.
Dwayne, no doubt.
He planted the foot
No
and
doubt.
get ready.
And the thing that I loved about that kid from last year, he ran what I like to say, or this term, he ran violent.
Yes.
He was a violent runner.
Yeah.
And this is kind of funny. Jake sent me a video a couple of weeks ago, and it was of Cherokee County practicing.
Yeah.
And they he showed me this clip, and he said, who is this? And I said, that style looks familiar, and it was Tristan.
Yes, Tristan Brown.
And he ran violent.
He did.
But Tristan's too valuable, and we'll circle around the defense here in a minute.
Yes.
But Tristan's very, 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 very. It's just like Tay. Tay's as good a runner as in our region.
Yes.
But are you going to rob Peter to pay Paul?
That's right.
Are you going to put him there, and then, I don't think these days it's very difficult. even in the olden days to a certain degree. It's difficult for a guy to go both ways all the time.
Yes. Especially in 4A football.
Especially
now.
in 4A
well,
football.
high school football.
And high
now.
school football.
Yeah.
But yeah, offensively, I thought our receivers played well. Ben caught a couple of great passes. I thought Tittle found his receivers. I don't think that our throwing game was thrown at him completely. Right. I think there's still a lot of things that we can do. And so anyway, from a film standpoint, I was okay. From a live eye standpoint, I was impressed with us. And this is another thing before we move on to that one. North Jackson's a pretty good football team.
Yeah, they're going to be good. They're going to be a playoff.
So we did not play a half of football against somebody that just kind of rolled out here and let's get 2 quarters in and go on to the season.
That's right.
So
yeah. All right, so we're going to take a break, just a short break, and we want to thank the Center Quarterback Club for sponsoring the football show, and we're going to take a break and give it to our video board sponsors and some other sponsors that have been helping the Cherokee County football program grow over the past years.
Warrior fans, let's thank our video board sponsors for giving and supporting our program. Because of their donations, we can have even more to cheer about on Friday nights. Those sponsors include Alpha Insurance, Ellis Ag LLC, F&M Bank, Gadsden Golf Carts, Coca-Cola, Grub Mart and Young Oil, Johnson Pharmacy RX Incorporated, Perry Medical Clinic with Dr. Clint Allen and Joy Allen, registered nurse practitioner, Foothills Tractor, Odyssey Health Spa and Fitness, and Weiss Lake CrossFit. Thank you for your continued support of Warrior football. So fans, when you go out shopping, make sure to support these local sponsors. For 31 years, Gadsden Golf Carts has been providing top quality carts to Northeast Alabama. If you're looking to purchase a new or used cart, lease one or more, or completely customize a cart, Gadsden Golf Carts is the place to go. 323 Ewing Avenue in Gadsden, or give them a call at 256-547-5225. A proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
All right, and we are back here on the Warrior Network. Dwayne Amos, joined by former head coach and former coach here at the Cherokee County High School, Everett Kelly. We are doing the Center Quarterback Club football show starting at 6 p.m. till 6:30, and then we'll turn it over to Wes and Dusty for the pregame show. And we're just talking a little bit about 4A football in Cherokee County, and we've been talking offense. So let's get to your bread and butter.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Defense.
I spent a long time on that side, but yeah, I thought our defense was as fast as I've seen them play since I've been here. I think the scheme that they're playing right now is very conducive to the use of the talent that we've got on the field. I thought that our outside linebacker play was very good. Our 3-down linemen basically did their job most of the time. When we got in trouble was when they tried to do things that they on their own. But in the secondary, I thought was very, very alert and basically in position, the majority of the time.
Yeah.
Our thing that you can hang your hat on that I saw is we're going to run. We're going to run. We're going to flow, and we are very physical at the point of contact. So, yeah, I was impressed defensively. Very
so we
impressed.
talk about Jacob Corneo and the offensive stats that he had last year. Mm-hmm. How? I mean, and I don't know this. This is a question out of the blue. How many defensive players have you coached that have had the sack level of Tay Diamond?
I don't think I ever had.
He's averaging 20 sacks a season.
I don't think that I can. When I was still helping Jacob, Tay was a youngster 4 years ago. He was a freshman, and then I think he freshman, sophomore. Then last year I just piddled with it, and he's a senior now. So I don't think I've coached a kid. And there were great athletes in Cedartown. Great athletes.
Yes.
But this Tay Diamond, when the ball snapped, he's as quick off the ball as any kid that I've seen.
Yes.
And I know that we got into Wes and I got into a little bit last week about the credentials of these of college recruiters that, in my opinion, is a fallacy to a certain degree. Can you imagine if Tay Diamond was 6'2", 6'3"?
Oh gosh.
I think he could skip college.
Yeah. He would have a ton of NIL coming at him.
There is no
from
doubt.
colleges next
no
year.
doubt. If I guess a dream that you could have is become Tay Diamond's agent.
Yeah.
Because I think he's got that type of talent, but his credentials are just a little bit whatever, which I don't believe in. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this because that's what the reality
Well,
is.
and it's like you said, you can't measure heart.
No, you can't measure heart. You can't measure that quickness off the ball. You get a 40 time, you get a 10 time. You can get shuttle runs, and you can get all these kind of things. But you're not gonna. It's very difficult to know when the lights come on and that hand goes down on the ground and that ball is snapped. And I know that Coach Young, he's done a good job. I watched technique, and he's done a good job of building on Tay handwork.
Yes.
I watched him last week, and he come with the initial punch, but he's either right, left, swim, right, left. He's got good hand motions now. The only thing about Tay is so aggressive that sometimes he goes in the wrong spot and he puts everybody else in trouble. So as soon as
because he's going wide open wherever he's going.
He's going wide open, and sometimes he says, "I can beat that guy to the inside." Well, tell you, if you go inside, there's nobody on the outside to set the edge out there.
Yeah.
And that's one of them. No, and he makes plays. Say, yeah. So, but yeah, great player.
But you got to think with him, you got Caleb Harbor sitting at nose tackle, one of the strongest kids I've ever seen in my life.
He reminds me, not to cut you off, but he reminds me, Josh Walford. We had a kid in Cedartown. He was basically the same size as Tay, except probably 2 inches taller and probably about 6 inches wider. But you talk about feet. We played at overshifted 50, and he was playing the backside 4-eye away from the tight end. And Screven County, we went down and played them in the state playoffs one time. Screven County run a buck sweep to the tight end side. He came all the way across from his 4-eye right down the line and made the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Quick, very similar to Caleb.
And for some of our new listeners, they can Google some of what you just said to figure out what you said.
If they want to know all this stuff, either Google or I'll give you my phone number and we'll have a clinic.
That's right. But it is amazing. And then Dylan Duncan, who is coming on, I believe he's at the other defensive end. Mm-hmm. And then we got 2 6'2" outside linebackers on average, Chestnut and Nate Black. Then we hadn't even got to another star of the team, who is our middle linebacker, Tristan Brown, who is Tristan's a throwback. Yeah,
he's a throwback. He's hard nosed, in your face. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to get you. When I get you, you're going down.
Yeah.
And Tristan didn't play in the scrimmage last week.
Right.
And he, I asked Jake. I said,
Well, I mean, my thing with that is
because ain't nobody. Yeah. Well, ain't nobody listening anyway. I mean, as far as that is concerned, but I think Tristan's going to give it a go tonight.
Yeah, he's going to play tonight. Just dealing with a little quad issue, and that's something that's going to happen in football. But if you watched him 2 weeks ago in the team scrimmage, you're like, holy cow! But I think it was the best thing to do is give him a week's rest.
Yes.
Let him get everything right back, and I think this week he has had a great week of practice.
Jacob's a throwback too. Whatever, however you want to say it, he's still I'm old school, but he might be young old, and Jacob, he was just waiting for Tristan to step back to that line and prove that he's able to handle physically what he needs to do.
That's right.
If he couldn't do it, and if it was too painful or too this or too that, then there was no use to put him out there, because now we're floating the thing of adding to the injury.
That's right.
So
yeah.
But Tristan, I hope, and I'm pretty sure this is what's going to do. Inside linebacker, all he'll do. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have him on no special team. I wouldn't have him doing anything else right now, even though he is a relentless kickoff cover guy.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
just inside linebacker, let him get his 40-something snaps at inside linebacker and go from there and get him off the field and things. And let's just let that tendon and let that quad just keep healing and get back to where he was.
But if you know as well as I do, when you're a player, the best motivation ever is to stand on the sideline.
I noticed
When you're a player, yeah, I noticed it too last week.
I think we might have been sitting on the bench over there.
Yeah.
And I noticed when our guys came out and they were coming through the little tunnel right there,
Yeah.
you could see Tristan's action in his eyes. He knew he wasn't going to play, and it was killing him.
Yeah.
It was just eating at him. So, anyway, maybe we're past that. So,
Yeah. So now we're ready in defense. I mean, we didn't even mention the cornerbacks and the safeties.
Secondary and corners are as talented as we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think we've got a couple of ball hawks.
And little Keyshawn Thomas
Keyshawn's
is going to give you everything he's got.
He's going to be a great corner for us. I'm really impressed with our entire secondary. And
Yeah.
The longer they stay in the system that we got going on right now, the more comfortable they do. The calls become easier, and so it's good things. And we've painted the picture for the people that are listening to us right now. The thing that has to happen is we can paint the picture all day long, Dwayne. It has to be performed between the lines.
That's right. Everything is about when the whistle blows and the ball is kicked in the air, do you mentally have the toughness and the mental toughness and the physical, but it's a lot of mental because you got to learn. And these kids, like you said, the offensive line's got to gel, and the defense has got to continue to go hard. Now, with this defense, if everything works like we're wanting, the offense ain't going to have to do a whole lot because the defense is going to play some great ball.
They're going to give you a lot of stops. This is I guess we can segue into this to a certain degree. This is a good test tonight.
It is very good.
And I'm going to be honest with you. Anytime you play a rival like this, 16 miles down the road, they won a lot of years in a row.
Yep.
We've been successful 2 years in a row. There is I don't know if I want to say healthy or not, but there is a healthy hate, and it's there.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. They're dangerous because they've got about 3 or 4 athletes that can do some stuff.
Yeah, they do.
22, 6 or 6 or 9, whatever.
Yeah.
The receiver 2, the nose tackle.
Quarterback's got an arm.
The quarterback's got an arm, and he runs the quarterback sweep pretty good.
Yeah.
And Pinto runs the jet. Pinto runs the sweep. But this is the most dangerous thing that I have seen with Piedmont. I don't care what the situation is on the field. I don't care what down, distance, whatever. It's almost any time they want to, they can run Ishmael on a go route.
Yes.
And that's what you've got to watch is that go route.
Yes.
So,
Yep. And so over the next few minutes here that we got left before we turn this over for the pregame show, coaches, we're going to go now and look at our region.
Okay.
Okay, Alexandria, this is 4A Region 6 for the Cherokee County Warriors. Alexandria, we played them last year. They've got some players coming back. They're always a good team. I think they've won 2 state championships or more, and they're coming down from 5A. They're open this Friday night.
Alexandria is one of those schools that's traditionally heavy in Alabama football as far as high school is concerned. They had a tough year last year. They were young. They were learning some stuff. I don't know how much they've got coming back, but I do know that traditionally and in the long run, they're not going to be down long.
No,
it's because they're very proud of their football over there.
Yeah, Anniston coming down,
athletes all over the place. I don't know what they got this year. I do know that they have had some move-ins.
Yes,
but they have some move-outs.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Anniston. I do know they'll be athletic. They'll be big, and it's always very, very difficult to go down there and play. But in all honesty, we like that here.
Yeah,
because that
the Road Warriors have been very good the last couple of years.
We like to be people. Finesse teams give us more problem than the big physical teams. So
that's
anyway,
right. Asheville, who is One of the teams still in our region that stayed, they lost to Springville last night, 20-19.
And I was surprised at the score to a certain degree.
I was too.
And I don't know why it surprised me. Probably the same reason it surprised you. Asheville has struggled.
Yes.
Springville, I don't know. At one time, they were pretty good. We
Yes,
played them.
yeah.
They gave us a great game a couple of times.
Yeah.
So I have to say, hats off to Asheville
Yeah.
to play them in that way. You know?
That's right. Etowah is
Etowah,
hosting Jacksonville tonight.
That's my buddy from Haralson County. What's your name?
Your great friend.
My great friend.
He's taking over this year for the Etowah.
Peavy, Scotty Peavy, yeah. Scott, we played each other when I was at Cedartown. We played him at Haralson County. Oh, hey, tough-nosed coach.
Yeah.
He's a very tough-nosed coach.
Yes,
so,
he is.
If they develop his personality, we better get ready.
Yep.
I don't know what Etowah. I know Etowah lost a lot of kids. 10 days didn't have a lot and whatever. So, but you got to circle that game.
Yes, you do.
Because that game's probably
going to be a big one.
That's probably going to end up meaning something in the.
And it's going to be here.
Yeah.
Then we got Hoax Bluff. They're coming down or up from 3A. They're open this week. Aniana is going to Locust Fork, who I believe Locust Fork is still 2A, but that's a county game, rivalry game. And then last is White Plains, who beat Talladega last night 35-20. They got a coach, and I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. We're good on this.
Yeah. But
he came from Ohatchee, and he's doing a good job trying to build that program.
I watched them on film against Piedmont in the scrimmage they had last week, and they've still got a little ways to go. But they were coached at what they're doing.
Yeah.
And them two that we mentioned real quickly, Hoax Bluff and Aniana, they're the same as you go back up here to Alexandria. They're traditionally high school football traditions in the state of Alabama.
Yep.
And but they also are two teams, and I know we got to get because our guys are ready to go. They're chomping. They are chomping at the bit right here.
Yes.
Those two football teams. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been in Alabama since '06. And when we started playing Hoax Bluff and Aniana, they probably are the two best teams I love to win. For some reason, it just hit me because we went down. I can get into the story.
Yes, we'll get into it next time.
We went down to Hoax Bluff and we went for two that time.
Yeah.
And I'll be dang it, we would have made the playoffs if we got that 2 points.
That's right.
And the thing about it is, the guy on defense he did not read what he was supposed to.
Yeah.
And he played the play instead of reading what happened, and we came up about that far short.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's right.
Great
All
stories.
right, everybody. It was good. This is
Appreciate
Dwayne Amos with head coach Everett Kelly, retired head coach. He coached here at Cherokee County. He's coached all over the place. And we want to thank y'all for joining us for the Center Quarterback Club football show, and we are turning it over to Wes Nyman and Dusty Cothran for the Cherokee County Gadsden Golf Carts pregame show.
All right.
From the Warrior Network, it's time for Cherokee County High School Warrior Football with Dusty Cochran and Wes Nyman. Let's buckle up and go Warriors! Warrior.
Good Friday night, Warrior football fans. Wes Nyman and Dusty Cothran joining you live here at Warrior Stadium, Bobby Joe Johnson Field on the campus of Cherokee County High School, where we got a good one in store for you tonight as the Piedmont Bulldogs come to visit the Warriors in a classic Battle of Terrapin Creek and Battle of Highway 9. Hope you enjoyed listening to Dwayne and Coach Kelly. We were in the booth next door listening to those guys and had some great football stories. And Dusty, there's no clouds in the sky today.
Yeah, I don't have to go out back and do a weather report today. So yeah, it is beautiful. It's a little warm still, but that sun will be going down in a little bit, and maybe it'll be at least a little bit comfortable.
A little warm out there, especially for the folks sitting across the way in the sunshine, but fortunately we're up here in the shade and the sun is setting. And if you are around town and you're coming to the ball game, be prepared to walk, because the parking lots are full and they are headed down Northwood Drive. It looks like, Dusty, lining the highway. Everybody in town is going to be at this ball game tonight.
Yeah, Wes, when I pulled in right around 6 o'clock. I didn't get here quite as early as you did, since I didn't have the equipment with me. And when we pulled in, the behind the baseball field was already almost completely full, and we ended up parking over by the hitting facility over there. So yeah, it's I can't imagine what it looks like back over toward Highway 9 and everything over here.
Right, long walk, but this is a game that most people in the area want to come see, and I don't blame them. I'm looking forward to it myself, because these are two teams that have battled through their history. If you look at the series record last year, heading into that series, it was 38-3 all time in the Piedmont Cherokee County series. But last year's game went to the Warriors by a final of 26-7, even though it really wasn't even that close. And the Warriors now have a one-game lead on Piedmont in this series, looking to make it 2 tonight. So, and also will be the Warriors' third win in a row over Piedmont if things go our way tonight. So we're not the only game that's being played by our county schools tonight. You heard Dwayne and Coach Everett Kelly talking about some of the 4A action going on. Some of our local action includes Cedar Bluff traveling to Valley Head tonight.
Yeah, that's it'll be interesting to see how that one comes out. Cedar Bluff is didn't have their best year last year, and they worked hard over the summer. Garrett Crane's doing a good job over there motivating kids, and he's just a good guy, a good leader, and I feel like they're going to hopefully take off this year and make a little noise.
Maybe they will, and we wish them the best of luck heading down to Valley Head. It's a beautiful drive. You folks heading up to Valley Head tonight are going to enjoy some pretty scenery. That is a beautiful little community, and I hope you take a jacket, because I reminded you last week, every time I've been to Valley Head, I've needed a jacket, so hope you guys stay cool over there tonight. Gainesville will be at home tonight. They're hosting Donahoe in their season opener after Gainesville had their scrimmage rained out, much like the Warriors did last week. So Gainesville will be at home. So Cedar Bluff on the road tonight, Gainesville at home. And then, of course, last night we had action down in Spring Garden, where Sandrock traveled down south to battle Spring Garden and came up on the short end of that stick. What was a very competitive game early. The depth of Spring Garden really took over in that second half, and Spring Garden walked away with a 41-7 victory.
Yeah, that was kind of reminiscent of our state championship game this past year, where it was close, and then, it kind of broke open and made the game look a little more lopsided than it really was.
Sandrock actually had a lead in that game and a chance, two chances before halftime to take the lead again and couldn't capitalize. And John Welch from Spring Garden, Connor Bates kind of took that game over and just won a war of attrition over the Wildcats. So they both, of course, are not playing tonight. So Cedar Bluff on the road at Valley Head, Gainesville at home hosting Donahoe, and you Warriors are here at home tonight to take on Piedmont. Nobody's playing region games tonight. Just a quick reminder, the opponents for Cherokee County in 4A Region 6, newcomers Alexandria, Anniston, Hoax Bluff, and White Plains. And then traditionally, staying in the area with us will be Asheville, Etowah, and Aniana. So we will be in an 8-team region this year instead of the 7-team region that we've been in the past 2 years. So, folks, we got a good one tonight. If you hadn't made your way out to the stadium yet, we'd love having you listen tonight on the Warrior Network. This one's also being televised on FNN. You can turn those guys down and listen to me and Dusty and get a pretty good look at the action tonight. So stick around with us. We're going to kick it to our commercials real quick, and we'll come back with comments from Coach Jacob Kelly.
Warrior fans, let's thank our video board sponsors for giving and supporting our program. Because of their donations, we can have even more to cheer about on Friday nights. Those sponsors include Alpha Insurance, Ellis Ag LLC, F&M Bank, Gadsden Golf Carts, Coca-Cola, Grub Mart and Young Oil, Johnson Pharmacy RX Incorporated, Perry Medical Clinic with Dr. Clint Allen and Joy Allen, registered nurse practitioner, Foothills Tractor, Odyssey Health Spa and Fitness, and Weiss Lake CrossFit. Thank you for your continued support of Warrior football. So fans, when you go out shopping, make sure to support these local sponsors. For 31 years, Gadsden Golf Carts has been providing top quality carts to Northeast Alabama. If you're looking to purchase a new or used cart, lease one or more, or completely customize a cart, Gadsden Golf Carts is the place to go. 323 Ewing Avenue in Gadsden, or give them a call at 256-547-5225. A proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
This is Cherokee County head volleyball coach Tiffany Rigger, class of 2000, and you're listening to the Warrior Network.
Westlake Concierge, Westlake's premier property management company, offers a fantastic selection of vacation rentals that sleep anywhere from 2 to 26 comfortably. All lake properties are waterfront, and a cabin on the brow of the mountain in Mentone. You're sure to find the perfect place to spend your vacation any time of the year. Visit www.wlcal.com to book your stay today, or call 334-399-3204 for more information on how Westlake Concierge Property Management Services can make your vacation home work for you. At Westlake Concierge, your pleasure is our business. Steel Plus LLC processes, fabricates, and delivers high-quality, cost-effective steel fabricated projects throughout the Southeast. For your commercial steel project needs, call Brad Jakeway and the Steel Plus team, 256-657-7320, proud supporters of Cherokee County football.
A long distance directory assistance, area code 212. Say, hey, AMR, this is Mr. Rhythm and Blues.
Get in shape and be healthy at Odyssey Fitness Center in Center. We have everything you need, including group fitness, personal training, doctor-supervised weight loss clinic, CrossFit, and more. Stop by the gym on the Chestnut Bypass in Center or call 256-927-2772.
What's up, Warrior Nation? This is Martin Houston of the Cherokee County class of 1988 Warriors and member of the 1992 National Championship winning University of Alabama football team. Go Tide! So sit back and relax and enjoy the game on Warrior Network. Go Warriors!
Ellis Ag, field tested with over 100 years of commitment to the farming community. Let's grow together. Proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
Good call or bad call, officials always have the final say in sports. And at Alpha Insurance, they know it's important for you to have the final say on the insurance plan they build for you. You'll have peace of mind knowing that they will work hard to get you the lowest rate and the best discounts available. Alpha Insurance, always a good call. In Center, Alabama, call Alpha agents Josh Griffith and Chris Tillery at 256-927-3481, or go by and visit at the office at 600 Cedar Bluff Road, Center, Alabama.
This is Tim Griffith, owner of OK Tire, class of 1980, and also a member of the 1983A Baseball State Champion. And you're listening to the Warrior Network.
Wealth Solutions Group is a holistic, personal, and business financial guidance firm offering a wide range of financial solutions serving the needs of individuals, families, and businesses. Our main purpose is to help people secure their future and protect the ones they love in communities where we work and live. Call Angie Hill today at 256-442-5544. Wealth Solutions Group, a proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
This is Brian Dorsett with Emblem Credit Union. We are conveniently located on the Chestnut Bypass in Center and would love the opportunity to help you reach your financial goals. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products which combine personal small-town service with competitive interest rates. We would like to wish all Cherokee County football players, cheerleaders, and band members a very successful season.
No.
This is head football coach Jacob Kelly, and you're listening to the Warrior Network.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cawthorn back with you live here on the campus of Cherokee County High School, where we're getting ready for tonight's non-region action versus the 3A Piedmont High School Bulldogs and the hometown Cherokee County Warriors. And so we want to kind of tell you a little bit about the scene here. The weather's perfect, going to be playing on the turf tonight. Piedmont, they're blue and gold colors. They'll be in all white tonight with the blue helmets. The Warriors will be in their home blacks. Head coach Jonathan Miller is in his second season at Piedmont. Last year, Piedmont had a final record of 5-7. They went to the second round of the playoffs and came within just a hair of going to a two-point conversion, actually, of going to the third round of the playoffs. As a reminder, last year's score between the Warriors and the Bulldogs, the Warriors came away with a 26-7 victory. The overall record, the Warriors lead it by 39, 38, and 3. This time we're going to turn it over to Coach Jacob Kelly and let you listen to his comments leading up to tonight's football game.
All right, fans, we are here in the locker room at Bobby Joe Johnson Field, Warrior Stadium, with head coach Jacob Kelly. Coach Kelly, it is the 2024 season, and of course we're going to start it off with our rival Piedmont Bulldogs down Highway 9, coming here to Bobby Joe Johnson Field to face our Warriors.
Yeah, and it's been a good summer for us, all the way from really January all the way up until now. Guys are ready to go. I think this community's ready for football again on Friday nights. And like I said, Piedmont's coming to town tomorrow, Warrior Stadium. It's always a great game. It's good for both sides as far as the gate. I know last year we brought a lot of fans over there, and it was a good game. We were able to come out on top. And then, prepping for this year's game, we always kind of, especially early on, watched last year's game against them, and just seemed live. We played a little bit better, and then when we watched the film, I'm sitting there dissecting, and I'm like, we really didn't even play that good, but that's just, it goes into kind of the expectations we have of our kids and the amount of time and stuff that we practice and put in with the guys, that every play kind of needs to be perfect, and we have that mentality. And so anyway, they've had a great week of practice. We're coming off a scrimmage game that was good. It was quick and all that stuff. But it's been a long time since we've been able to kick off. And so I know they're looking forward to it. And being Piedmont, being a rivalry game, it's a great way to kick off this 24 season.
Yeah, and they're coming here. We've won the last two in this series, the overall series 39-38. And I believe 3. And I know it would be great for our fans and our community to put another win, get another one in the win column. But looking at Piedmont, who are some of the players that you've told the player that is going to be the focus of the Warrior defense?
Right. I mean, defensively, we got to defend their playmakers. I mean, they've got 2 really, really good receivers that are dynamic. They're fast. They're shifty. They got good hands. The outside, Bethel, he's very, very fast. He's long. He can jump extremely well, and he makes plays on the ball. I mean, he's their burner. He's their downfield threat. They're going to try to get him with posts and go routes, and they were able to get one with him last year. But other than that, I feel like our defense did a great job playing physical, affecting the passer. They've got a good quarterback. He throws the ball really well, and when he has time, he can pick you apart. And Pinto, 22, is another. He might be one of the most versatile kids that's in this area. He can run the ball well. He's shifty, but he's got great hands. I feel like he was showcasing their scrimmage probably a little bit more than Bethel was, but I know those 2 guys are big in their package. And then they've got a big running back that we didn't see last year. I know he played for them, but he came on after we had played the game. And so he's another one of their playmakers. They got a young back that looks really good. He's a young freshman for them that's rolling in some. He looked good in the scrimmage. And so their linemen are some of the same looking kids. I know they graduated some from last year, but they got good size up front. And, so I know they're going to try to implement their scheme and try to get it to their big play guys. And we've got to have our eyes in the right place. We've got to defend them well, and attack them. Attack them like they're going to attack us. And so defensively, they've got some returning starters. They're cornerbacks, they're outside linebackers, but they're rolling in some new faces on defense as well. And those guys have good size. They're defensive ends. Both of them have good size on them. They've got a big nose man and a quick nose man. They got 2 inside backers that do a good job of just pursuing the football. They're probably not as big as maybe last year, the year before's, with the Epps and with I can't remember 14's name, but he was a great linebacker for them. He's at the next level now. But they're still Piedmont. They still pursue the football. They still play extremely hard. And the thing I've told my guys this week is, they had a season that they felt like wasn't what they are used to. Even though, going to the second round, they battled the injury bug. They started the season off, good game plan in place. And so we need to come out tomorrow night and just implement, do the things that we need to do to put us out on top.
6th year, excuse me, Coach, 6th season that you've been here. Has it gotten a little bit easier as far as game preparation, knowing the teams now from this area, such as Piedmont?
Yes and no. I mean, yes, in the sense that we're familiar with Piedmont. We're familiar with the style of play, some of the defensive schemes, just like they are us. There was differences probably from Coach Curry's offenses and defenses to mine. And so now the teams that play us know, our style of play, what we like to do and stuff like that. But we try to mix it up. And so this year we're working on being a little bit more balanced offensively. We feel like we have a loaded room at running back. Carson's been great, but Adam Griffith has had a great offseason too. He's developed a little bit stronger. He can make all the throws. He had a great 7-on-7 this summer. We've got a lot of receivers back. The whole entire receiving corps from last year is back, and then you throw Ben Mosley in at tight end, and you got Nate Black coming in at like 6'3", 205-pound H-back that also plays outside linebacker. And that's the thing that I'm really excited about is just seeing the guys that we've been developing for the last couple of years that are going to be replacing the seniors from last year. Kind of like a Cooper Rogers replacing Jack Amos. Cooper waited his turn and developed, and last year he had a great season for us. And so we lost Cooper, we lost Jace, we lost Jacob, we lost Zach, we lost some guys up front, but we've got some young guys that had tremendous offseason that worked their tails off, and so now I'm excited to see them go out there and become the new faces of the Warriors. And they waited their turn, they paid their dues, they busted their tail to this point, and so that's kind of what I'm ready for, is to introduce Cherokee County and Center to these new guys that are going to lead the way this year.
All right, Coach, and that's going to be right here in just a few more minutes in this pregame. I mean, I know you're getting excited. Any last word for the Warrior fans before we take on the Piedmont Bulldogs?
Go Warriors.
Warrior fans, let's thank our video board sponsors for giving and supporting our program. Because of their donations, we can have even more to cheer about on Friday nights. Those sponsors include Alpha Insurance, Ellis Ag LLC, F&M Bank, Gadsden Golf Carts, Coca-Cola, Grub Mart and Young Oil, Johnson Pharmacy RX Incorporated, Perry Medical Clinic with Dr. Clint Allen and Joy Allen, registered nurse practitioner, Foothills Tractor, Odyssey Health Spa and Fitness, and Weiss Lake CrossFit. Thank you for your continued support of Warrior football. So fans, when you go out shopping, make sure to support these local sponsors. From the Warrior Network, it's time for Cherokee County High School Warrior football with Dusty Cochran and Wes Nyman. Let's buckle up and go Warriors!
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cothran back with you live here on a football Friday night. First game of the season. Warrior Stadium at Bobby Joe Johnson Field. We got a good one. Piedmont Bulldogs coming in from Highway 9 ready to take on the hometown Warriors. We've had the captains at midfield. Had the coin toss. Piedmont's getting it first.
Yep. Cherokee County won the toss and deferred to the second half. Going to put that defense out there first. And I like the strategy. I always like getting that ball coming out of halftime. If you're up, you got a chance to extend the lead, and if you're down, you got a chance to make it closer or take the lead. So I always like that approach.
Warriors in their all blacks tonight. The captains, number 21, Tay Diamond, number 33, Caleb Harbor. Let's see, number 15, that's Ben Frampton, and number 55, Landon Ransom, represented the Warriors out at midfield. All senior crew out there as your captains tonight. And guys, it's been contributors for quite some time. Piedmont takes the field through their banner. They'll be in their all whites tonight with their blue helmet and their blue numbers on their jerseys. So Warriors getting ready to come crashing through getting the big CC, and we're getting started. We're getting some rosters here from Piedmont, so hopefully we'll get everybody's name exactly right. Dusty, this may be a good one.
I think it will. I think this is one of those games that even if one team is maybe a little more talented than the other, it's a lot like the Iron Bowl. They're going to step up. The team that's not expected to win will step up and fight like crazy. You never know how it's going to turn out.
It's going to be a good one, but one thing we know for sure, there are no clouds in the sky tonight. So barring any other unforeseen occurrence, we're going to get to see 4 quarters of football tonight. And if you were here last week, you know that was not the case when the preseason scrimmage was cut short by rain, with the Warriors posting a 14-0 win over North Jackson against another 4A opponent who might be a playoff team. They look pretty good. So did the Warriors. Hopefully we can replicate it tonight.
Yeah, and another cool thing here, we've got a bunch of our little Warriors, the little Pee Wee team players, a bunch of our students at CES, and a few from CMS running out here behind the team through the victory line. That's a memory that they'll enjoy, especially with the recent history that Cherokee County's had with the success they've had. It's cool to get to run out with some state runner-ups 2 times in a row.
Good to see the teams are getting ready to take their spots for the kickoff. Coach Kelly in the middle of his special teams huddle. You can tell he's fired up. I think he'd like to have a helmet and a set of pads tonight. I don't think he'd be stoppable.
I don't think he would either. I mean, the man is chiseled, and I've seen him in the weight room, and he is a hard worker in there as if he's still playing. So
looks like senior Ben Frampton will be teeing it up for the Warriors to kick off. Going to look and see who we got deep for Piedmont. It looks like it's going to be number 3, Demetrius Owen, a senior. Dusty, can you see who else is back there?
Looks like Raleigh Pinto is in the middle there.
Number 22, junior Raleigh Pinto, who we may be saying his name a lot because he is a pretty good ball player. And is that number 10, Alondre Wright? Is that correct, Dusty? Can you see that? He won't turn our direction.
Yeah,
number 10, Wright, will be back deep for the Bulldogs. So we have got it teed up. We are at 6:58 Verizon Standard Time. But the clock shows 12 minutes to go, and the official is getting ready to kick off. But we got a little something special tonight, Dusty. I hate to lose our listeners, but this one's broadcast on FNN tonight. You certainly can watch the action live on FNN, but you're going to want to turn those guys down. And you can listen to myself and Dusty because we're going to bring you the hometown version of exactly what you're seeing.
Right. There's a chance that they're getting paid for that. And there's no chance that we are. So we're going to have a good time. And
we're also not monitored by the FCC. So,
right, so our black and gold may shine right on through this thing.
It's only our conscience that's at stake tonight. So we'll see how it goes. But apparently we are waiting until 7 o'clock on the dot for FNN. But everybody's ready but the TV crew. Maybe we'll send those guys packing, Dusty.
Kind of feels like a good SEC game where they're standing there waiting on the commercial break to be over with.
You can tell that everybody's football hungry. Piedmont's got a good crowd. Now they're sitting in the sun, but the sun's starting to go down a little bit. So
I couldn't tell if they were giving us mean looks or if it was just the sun in their face. So we're going to go with the sun in their face.
We're ready. Officials are going off the field. They've blown it into play, and Ben Frampton is ready to put a foot in this football and get this season started for the Warriors. There's the whistle. Ben checks, and Ben comes up, and Ben kicks. It's going to be a line drive. It's going to go over Wright's head. It's going to roll inside the 5-4-3. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds at the 2. The official, he got smothered inside the 5 anyway, but the official's going to say he stepped out at the 2.
He did say it.
He did say it. He was showing it early. It's going to back up the Piedmont Bulldogs. And they're going to put it at the 5. I don't know. Dusty, he marked him out of bounds and changed his mind.
I couldn't tell if he was marking him out or if he was saying wind the clock because the window.
He stepped out. I saw it from here, Dusty. He stepped out. But either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, starting out at their own 5-yard line. Number 2, Cole Wilson, will be the quarterback. He'll be joined by number 1, senior Hayes Gunn beside him in the tailback spot. This will be a handoff to Hayes. He'll test that middle of that defense. He's going to pick up about 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Caleb Harbor was there on the stop, and Tay Diamond also came in and got him around the legs there. Good job just clogging up that middle there by Harbor, something he does so well.
Another one you want to think about here is number 9, Ishmael Bethel. He is the senior wide receiver. He's a tremendous athlete. Caught the Bulldogs' only touchdown pass. He's covered by Trip Davis on this play. Wilson back to pass. He'll hit Pinto in the flat. Dodges a man, makes a man miss, gets the corner. He's going to make some room. He's out across the 40 to the 35. It'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Looks like we had him pinned up, but we said it earlier. Pinto's an athlete, and when he gets loose, he's got some speed. Looks like it was that number Z. Cooper Allen, the safety, was able to force him out up around the 34-yard line.
Yeah, number 8, Isaiah Young, got away with a tackle over there on our cornerback there who had him hemmed in. Not much you can do about it if it doesn't get called, though.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 34-yard line. Wilson in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He'll fake a handoff. He'll hit Bethel on a little wide receiver screen out to the right side. It's going to pick up about 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and maybe 4 here for the Bulldogs. So Wilson looking pretty comfortable in the pocket right now, and the Bulldogs are moving the football. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, they're getting rid of it quickly. Like you said earlier, talking about Tay Diamond getting in his head last year, getting there early. They're getting the ball out quickly tonight.
Wilson in the shotgun. Bethel will split out wide toward us. Pinto comes in motion, gun in the backfield. This will be Wilson pulling it. He's going to find Raleigh Pinto in the flats again. He's got some running room. He gets stuck at the 50-yard line, but it'll be another 1st down for the Bulldogs. They'll say he got across midfield to the 49, so now the Bulldogs in Warrior territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah, they ran Pinto in a little short motion there, and he just got open out here in the flat. Nice little easy throw and catch, basically a handoff. Well done by the Bulldogs.
Doing a good job with their motion and kind of keeping this Warrior defensive line at bay right now are the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. Pinto will be in motion. He'll take this one, looking for running room around the right side. He'll find a few yards, maybe about 3 around the right side. It'll bring up a 2nd and about 7 here for the Bulldogs.
Carson Chestnut came up and made that play, and also Keyshawn Thomas was there for the Warriors.
Keyshawn Thomas, the sophomore defensive back, playing on the far side of the field. Trip Davis again lined up with Bethel over here. Wilson in the shotgun. Hayes will be in the backfield with him. Pinto will be in the slot this time. This will be a drop. He's going for Bethel. He's going deep. He's got Trip Davis. Got to step on him. Bethel makes a heck of a catch over Davis. He was with him step for step, but Bethel just too much for Davis right there, all the way down to the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, there's a flag down also, and I believe that's going to be a defensive holding on our defensive backfield there.
Do you think they threw that one on Trip right there?
I think
they were tangled up there, but definitely it's going to be going against the Warriors here. So Piedmont in business here as Jaquan Diamond checks out, and Tristan Brown, who we did not expect to see, checks into the game. So he is into the game for his first snap of the year. He'll come in at the middle linebacker spot. Wilson will be the quarterback again. Gunn will be with him in the backfield. Pinto will be in the slot. Bethel split wide to this side. This will be a throw out to Pinto in the flat. The Warriors were there, but they couldn't get him. Tay Diamond will chase him down and pull him down just past the 10-yard line. Picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards. Nope, it's going to be more than that, folks. I was wrong. He didn't catch that ball at the 12. He started that at the 22. So it's going to be 2nd and 3, long story short. 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs, and Piedmont's hurrying up right here. Wilson in the shotgun. He's got Gunn with him. He's going to look to throw one again. This is going to be out in the flat to Bethel, and he's tackled immediately out in the flat. I believe it's Tripp Davis who makes the play. There'll be a loss on the play, brings up 3rd down for the Bulldogs, 3rd and 4.
That was a great read by Tripp there. He got Bethel while he was up in the air and wasn't able to get down and make any kind of move. He's such a good athlete. If you can do that, that's obviously what you want to try to do.
Well, if you're a defensive back, you got to have a short memory, and Tripp has demonstrated that. He came up and he made the play on big number 9, Ishmael Bethel. Wilson takes the snap. He's going to run it around the right end. He's trying to get away from Tate Diamond. He gets away from him, splits a couple of guys. Should have been tackled for a loss, but he's going to get to 1st down, Dusty. He needed 4. He got 5.
Yeah, the pursuit just wasn't there for the Cherokee County defense. Tay did a good job making that stretch, keeping him parallel to the line of scrimmage, but he didn't get the help that he needed right there from his linebacking core or his defensive backs.
Bulldogs started at their own 5-yard line, and they have executed perfectly on this drive. This is going to be a 4th and 4. He didn't get the 1st down, so he did get stopped short. They said he was down. This will be a handoff to Gunn, and he won't get there. He won't get there, I don't think. It's going to be close. What did they say, Dusty? It's 2nd down. He did get the 1st down, so it's second down at the 6. So.
Oh, they threw us off. They had the 4 yards on the chains,
yeah, that's
and
right.
Certainly did look like
crazy.
a 4th down.
Man, he sure did look like he got there. This is our first game, Dusty.
Yes.
Give me a break.
Right.
It's 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs at the 4. This time Wilson will be in the shotgun. PA guy got confused too. That makes me feel better. Over to Bethel, looking in the corner of the end zone, and he overthrows him. Tripp was there. Bethel had a shot to catch that ball, but it was just overthrown. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Yeah, that kind of looked like a tennis rally where somebody gets wrong-footed. They're going left, and the ball goes back to their right, and it's hard to switch directions. He kind of got turned there and was on 1 foot, and if he was going to catch that high pass, he was going to have to go off to get both those hands.
Yeah, I think
there.
Wilson was going to the corner of the end zone, and Bethel stopped a little short, thought he had him, but the ball sailed over his head. Lucky for us.
We'll take it.
It's 3rd and goal at the 4 for the Bulldogs. They're in tight this time with Wilson in the shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. He'll hit Pinto in the flat. He's got some room. Tripp Davis, Mike can get him. He does. Tripp Davis fights off a stiff arm and brings down Pinto short of the goal line. It'll bring up 4th and goal here for the Bulldogs.
We're fortunate not to get called for a horse collar there. I don't think it was one, but it was one of those plays that really looks like it the way Tripp pulled him down. But
it's going to be 4th and goal at the 5, and Piedmont's going to be faced with the decision here. We'll see what they do. They've marched from their own 5-yard line, so it's been a 90-yard drive up to this point. Piedmont taking their time getting the play in. A big play call here. Don't really have a lot to lose if you don't get it other than 6 points, but Wilson will be in the shotgun with Hayes beside him. He's going to roll out to his right, going to throw that way, and it's caught for a touchdown.
That was a great catch by Pinto. He needs to stop running his mouth right there, but that was a great catch.
Pinto just did a little out route there just inside the end zone on Keyshawn Thomas.
Thomas was all over him, too. I mean, it was a great throw.
It was good coverage. It was a great throw and a good route. And, Piedmont executed there, and they're going to take the early 6-0 lead with 7:53 to go here in the first quarter. Piedmont on to kick the extra point. Wilson will kick. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And so with 7:53 left in the first quarter, the Piedmont Bulldogs up 7-0 on the Warriors. We'll be back.
For 31 years, Gadsden Golf Carts has been providing top-quality carts to Northeast Alabama. If you're looking to purchase a new or used cart, lease one or more, or completely customize a cart, Gadsden Golf Carts is the place to go. 323 Ewing Avenue in Gadsden, or give them a call at 256-547-5225. A proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cawthorn back with you live here on the Warrior Network, where Piedmont has taken an early 7-0 lead over the Warriors after their first possession that started on their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was a very efficient 95-yard drive. Getting the ball out early, not giving the pass rush time to get there. The running plays were successful. They were picking up 4 or 5 yards every first down, and that's a recipe for a touchdown or points of some sort.
That was a really good drive for the Bulldogs on their first possession there.
Highlighted by 2 really good catches. The catch by Ishmael over here on the sideline was amazing, and then Pinto on the great reception there for the touchdown.
I believe this is Wilson who will be kicking off to the Warriors. Keyshawn Woods will be back deep along with Ben Frampton and Keyshawn Thomas. Keyshawn Thomas will receive this around the 16-yard line, looking for running room. Makes a nice little cut up across the 30 to the 31, 32-yard line, where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 from there.
Good little return there. Bounced off one of his own guys and kind of lost Piedmont when he did it, but they were able to surround him and get him down.
So the Warriors looking to for their first possession of the game after a nice opening drive by the Bulldogs. We'll see what happens here. See if Tittle can get the guys going. So Tittle will be the quarterback, and looks like Tay Diamond will be the starting running back for the Warriors. Going to be number 10. Looks like, is that number 10, Rylan Davis? It'll be a handoff to Tay Diamond. He'll be looking for running room up the middle. Not a lot there. He'll get up to the 35. I think they'll give him about a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, that was actually Luke Young down here on the bottom side, and Frampton was up top. Looks like we're going to be.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 here for the Warriors on their own 35-yard line. Everybody checking their wristbands. Luke Young will be to the far side along with Ben Frampton. Tay Diamond will be the running back in the backfield, and we got a timeout, Cherokee County. So a timeout by the Warriors. We'll take it with them and be right back here on the Warrior Network.
Westlake Concierge, Westlake's premier property management company, offers a fantastic selection of vacation rentals that sleep anywhere from 2 to 26 comfortably. All lake properties are waterfront, and a cabin on the brow of the mountain in Mentone. You're sure to find the perfect place to spend your vacation any time of the year. Visit www.wlcal.com to book your stay today, or call 334-399-3204 for more information on how Westlake Concierge Property Management Services can make your vacation home work for you. At Westlake Concierge, your pleasure is our business.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cawthorn back with you live here on the Warrior Network, where the Warriors are looking at a 2nd and 8 on their first possession of the game. Trailing 7-0 after Piedmont has a 95-yard drive to start this game. Tittle takes the snap. He'll hand this one to Tay Diamond. He'll look around the right side. He'll pick up another yard to the 36. Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 7 for the Warriors.
Tackle was made there by number 45, Bentley Chandler, linebacker.
7 minutes, 2 seconds and counting here for the Warriors, trailing 7-0 at home early after Piedmont takes the opening possession, 95 yards for a touchdown. Extra point was good. Warriors here looking at a 3rd and 6. Tittle will stay in. He'll be in the pistol. Tay Diamond will be behind him. He's got 2 wide receivers, one to the far, one to the near. Checks the sideline, looks for a signal. Number 20, Nate Black, is in the H-back position. Landon Ransom over here at the right tackle position. James Hunter, the center, will snap to Tittle. It'll be a fumble. It's fumbled, and I think the Warriors may have gotten it back. Tay Diamond fell on it. Warriors dropped the football, and it'll be 4th down, and here comes the punt team. Not a great start, Dusty.
Now, it looked like instead of making a pocket there, it looked like Tay tried to grab the football, which is, that's one of those things that most people are able to get out of as a youngster, but he definitely was grabbing at the ball there.
Looks like we're going to have a heat timeout with the Bulldogs up 7-0, 6:11 to go in this first quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the Warrior Network.
Steel Plus LLC processes, fabricates, and delivers high-quality, cost-effective steel fabricated projects throughout the Southeast. For your commercial steel project needs, call Brad Jakeway and the Steel Plus team, 256-657-7320, proud supporters of Cherokee County football.
A long distance directory assistance, area code 212. Say hey, AMR, this is Mr. Rhythm and Blues.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cawthorn back with you live here on the Warrior Network, where the Warriors are looking at a 4th and 7 on their opening possession back at their own 36-yard line. Punt team is on. Looks like number 20, Nate Black, will be the kicker for the Warriors. I believe that's correct. Can you see that, Dusty? You can confirm
It is,
that?
and Pinto and Wright are back for Piedmont.
So 2 return men back for Piedmont. Here's Black's punt, and it's going to be somewhat returnable. Takes a nice little bounce, keeps it away from the return man, and it's going to roll dead down about the 23-yard line. So Piedmont takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Still early in the first quarter, 5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first. Piedmont's had 1 possession. They got 7 points. The Warriors had 1 possession. They got none, Dusty.
Yeah, it's not the start we were hoping for, but, like we said, it's the beginning of the season, and you never know how you're really going to come out.
So we'll see what the Warrior defense can do here after giving up 95 yards on the first possession. Wilson will be the quarterback. He'll have Gunn and Pinto with him. Pinto goes in motion. This will go to Pinto, looking for running room around right side. He plays his line. He's going to be tackled for a loss this time. Finally got to him, Dusty. We were there earlier on the first possession, couldn't get him. That time we do.
Yeah, Tristan did a good job right there of scraping the line and getting out there. We kept backing him up a little bit, and finally we're able to get home, as you said.
He's a patient runner, and he was waiting on his blocks to kind of develop, and it worked on that first possession. The Warriors did a much better job there of stringing that out. It's 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs. Wilson in the pistol, Gun behind him. He'll have Bethel out wide. The Warriors jumped. So nope, wait a minute. Warriors are kind of clapping, saying it was Piedmont. We'll see. What'd you see, Dusty? I thought
Tay was pointing Tay was pointing at their right tackle.
It is a false start against the Bulldogs.
Flinched.
Excellent. Got to love that. So a 2nd and 12 now becomes a 2nd and 17. So we'll see if that Warrior defense can get us a stop here, maybe get us a little bit better possession. Certainly don't want to go down 2 scores here. So Piedmont be looking at 2nd and 17 all the way back on their own 17-yard line. Wilson will be the quarterback in the pistol formation with Gunn behind him. Bethel out wide this way. Pinto in the slot. This will be a toss to Gunn. He's looking for running room around the right side, and he's not going to find any. He'll be tackled at the 15-yard line. Piedmont's going backwards. You got to love to see it.
Too much black and gold right there. Great job. That was 6. Keyshawn Woods did a great job there on the outside, keeping contained, and got a lot of help from the inside.
Good job stringing that out by the Warrior defensive line and the linebackers. 4:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Warriors trailing 7-0. Got the Bulldogs in 3rd and 17, all the way back at their own 17. Hoping to get off the field right here. We'll see if this Warrior defense can hold. Wilson will be the quarterback. He's got 3 wide receivers, 1 to the far side. That's Pinto. 2 to the near side. He's got Bethel in the slot. Bethel goes in motion. Wilson's going to drop back, and he's going to launch one to Pinto. Keyshawn Thomas is there, and Keyshawn Thomas gets the pick. Keyshawn Thomas with a turnover all the way across midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Great job there by Keyshawn, recognizing the route, getting his head turned. He ran that route himself as if he were the receiver. That was a great play and a huge momentum swing for us.
It was a great job. Piedmont, it's almost like a punt for them on 3rd down. It was 3rd and long at their own 17-yard line. They launched one down, but Dusty, what a defensive back Keyshawn Thomas is. He's a little bit short, but his footwork, his quickness, his hands, unparalleled in high school football.
And he did an amazing job of not biting on that jet sweep. The play action jet sweep, because I would have been after Ishmael myself. I wouldn't have been thinking to get back there where he was.
Emblem Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Tittle takes the snap. This will be a flea flicker to Keyshawn. Tittle's going to be swallowed back at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a loss on the play back to the 41. Trying to get something going deep, but the offensive line just did not hold. And so the Warriors take a loss on 1st and 10. Going to back them up. About 7 yards right there. So it brings up 2nd and 17 for the Warriors.
Both receivers were wide open up the field. If he would have had time to get rid of it, it would definitely have worked, but there was no time there.
2 wide receivers to the near side. Tittle takes the snap. He'll hand this one to Woods, looking for running room up the middle. He's going to find a couple of yards, but no more than that. So it'll bring up 3rd and about 16 for the Warriors here after the flea flicker did not work. On 1st down, we had something working back there, but the offensive line right now is just not able to give a lot of time or any running room for this Warrior offense.
Yeah, they're not getting a lot of push, and that's something we're obviously used to last year, having those zones open to cut back or to hit a hole. And that Piedmont defensive line right now is definitely holding their own.
Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Warriors trailing 7-0. They're on their second possession of the game. Still haven't gotten a first down on offense. It's 3rd and 15. Tittle's going to be by himself back there. He launches one deep across the middle. Ben Mosley, tight end Ben Mosley, the junior, comes across the middle. He's about 6'3", and he brings one down, and he gets that Emblem Credit Union first down all the way down at the 34-yard line.
Beautiful throw and catch there. Good job by the offensive line that time, giving Tittle time to throw. Mosley did a great job getting behind the linebacker. Tittle put it right over the top of the linebacker into his hands. Beautiful throw and catch.
That line must have hurt us, Dusty. Need to get off their back. They gave him all day right there, and he found Ben coming across the middle. Ben's got great hands there. Emblem Credit Union first down for the Warriors. Here's Tittle in the pistol. It'll be a handoff to Keyshawn Woods coming around right side. He's got a little bit of room this time. Splits a couple of guys. Going to pick up about 5. Nope, he's going to get 6-7 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Warriors.
Tackled by number 11, Ben Dempsey there, junior linebacker.
Good job right there by Keyshawn being patient and using his speed to get around the tacklers there. Looks like we're going to have 2 running backs in this time. Here's that heavy package Wildcat. The reason we got 2 quarterbacks, Dusty, is I believe Tittle's out.
Yep, I do not see him.
Tittle comes to the sideline, so the Warriors lining up with the running back Tay Diamond at the quarterback spot. We'll see who gets the snap here. It's going to be Tay. He's going to follow lead blocker Keyshawn Thomas. Nobody hit Pinto. But Tay Diamond didn't need anybody to hit Pinto because he ran over him. He ran over him and he ran through him all the way down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be an Emblem first down, Emblem Credit Union first down for the Warriors.
Yeah, a little adjustment to the heavy package this year. Caleb Harbor was back there. He and Nate Black at the look like twin H-backs right there, and they did a good job sealing that edge.
I believe it was Chase Kirkpatrick he ran through right there from his linebacker spot. It wasn't Pinto. It was Kirkpatrick. He didn't want any of Tay. This is a direct snap to Keyshawn, but we got flags on the play right here. Warriors loaded up in the Wildcat.
Offsides on the defense. Look, they were lined up offsides.
It will be a dead ball offsides on Piedmont, and that'll bring up, and let's see, it'll still be first down, but it's going to be a 1st and 5. Where are they going to mark it, Dusty? Down inside the 10, about the 8 maybe?
Yeah, looks like maybe the 7, maybe the 8.
Yeah, it'll be a 1st and 5 for the Warriors. So they can still get a first down down at the 7-yard line, trailing 7-0. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A direct snap to Woods. Keyshawn looking for running room. He's not going to find much. Piedmont does a good job stacking up. Keyshawn fighting for yardage. He'll get 2 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 right here for – nope, it'll be a 2nd and 3. It'll be a 2nd and 3 on the 5 for the Warriors.
Yeah, they went with a heavy package again, and that time Keyshawn cut it up. And I think he had a little more outside had he gone ahead and followed his block out that way. But it's a whole lot easier to see up here in this booth than it is down there on that field.
Coach Kelly staying in the Wildcat, maybe sending a message to that line. Caleb Harbor is in at fullback. Tay will take this direct snap, looking for running room in the middle. He's not going to get much, but he's going to jump, pick up a couple.
He's close to the first down.
It's going to be 3rd and about 1, or they're going to be close to the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. It's going to be 3rd and about maybe a half yard right here for the Warriors. Tittle still on the sideline as the Warriors have lined up in the heavy package. Keyshawn Woods lining up at quarterback. This time he'll have Tay and he'll have Caleb, and he's going to look for running room around the right side, and Keyshawn gets in. OK Tire touchdown for the Warriors. An extra point away from tying this thing up.
Great way to bounce back right there. Took the momentum from the turnover, marched the ball down the field. Heavy package was moving the ball well there. It all started with that interception and then the great throw and catch there to Ben Mosley. So huge drive there by Cherokee County.
Something that was needed right there. Number 12, Adam Griffith, will be the holder here. James Hunter, the junior long snapper, and Ben Frampton, the senior kicker, lining up for the extra point. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The kick is good, and with 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter, we got a good one here. Got a good one. Stay with us here on the Warrior Network. We're tied.
Ellis Ag, field tested with over 100 years of commitment to the farming community. Let's grow together. Proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
Good call or bad call, officials always have the final say in sports. And at Alpha Insurance, they know it's important for you to have the final say on the insurance plan they build for you. You'll have peace of mind knowing that they will work hard to get you the lowest rate and the best discounts available. Alpha Insurance, always a good call. In Center, Alabama, call Alpha agents Josh Griffith and Chris Tillery at 256-927-3481, or go by and visit at the office at 600 Cedar Bluff Road, Center, Alabama.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cothran joining you live here at Cherokee County High School, Bobby Joe Johnson Field, Warrior Stadium, where Piedmont took their opening possession 95 yards for a score. The Warriors went 3 and out on their first possession, and then when Piedmont came back, had a turnover. The Warriors have capitalized on that turnover with a drive of their own, and we're tied at 7 as Ben Frampton sets to kick this thing off. He puts a foot in the ball. It is a hard kick, a low liner, fumbled around by Piedmont near the 5-yard line, number 3, Owen. He's looking for running room. Going to get up to about the 20, and that's where he'll be stopped. It'll be 1st and 10 Piedmont there.
Yeah, looked like he mishandled that. It was a really low, hard kick. It looked very soccerish, did it not?
Ben's a soccer player, and that kickoff looks like a soccer player, and it's not your traditional high football kick that end over end that you can sit under and catch. It's coming like a rocket. You got to be almost a soccer goalie to catch it, and like a soccer goalie, they're not catching it. They're knocking it around a lot, and it's hampering those return games. Fortunate for us. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Piedmont. They're at their own 20-yard line. Wilson will be the quarterback. He's got Gunn with him back there. This will be a handoff to Gunn. He's going to be hit by Tay Diamond in the backfield, and Gunn is going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss. Oh, they're saying the Warriors are saying the ball came out. The Warriors are saying the ball came out, but the officials marked it dead. Tristan Brown wanted his Center Elementary School turnover, but he's not going to get it. It did look like his forward progress had been stopped and blown dead. The officials are huddling. They're calling a timeout. We got a replay tonight, Dusty. I wonder if that comes into play here.
I don't know. That would be nice.
We do have a replay on FNN, so I don't know. We'll see if Coach Kelly throws a challenge flag. He motioned like he had one. He does not have one. It's Warrior football. I don't know what they talked about, Dusty, but I know what we saw, and it was that Center Elementary School turnover.
I like it. Tristan,
I hope there's no review now.
Yeah. There's no need for any review, anything. Let's go.
Big break for the Warriors as they come up with an Emblem Credit Union first down on their second turnover of the game. This one a fumble by Hayes Gunn or a strip. Tristan Brown got the football. Hayes was hit in the backfield really hard by Tay Diamond. Wouldn't let him go. And in the scrum, must have lost the football. It's with us. And the heavy package is staying out there on offense.
And Coach Kelly just went off like a stick of dynamite in that huddle. He is fired up.
Fired up. Tay Diamond will be your quarterback. Here he'll have Keyshawn Woods beside him. Got Caleb Harbor in there at fullback. This is Tay looking for running room around the left side. He finds some, knifes his way all the way down inside the 10. Going to have an Emblem Credit Union 1st and goal for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's the first time we've run away from our strength on that out of that heavy package. Everything's come to this sideline, and Piedmont has been coming with it. Great job that time getting to that weak side and getting gone.
It's going to be let's see. Are they going to measure? They're going to call it a first down, Dusty. The chains hadn't moved, but the sign says first down.
So it looks like it's 1st and goal, Wes.
We'll see what they say here. It is second and short. This will be Keyshawn taking the snap. He runs left. He was supposed to go right. He cuts left, and it's an OK Tire touchdown at the end of the first quarter. Keyshawn Woods into the end zone. It's 13-7 Warriors.
Great cut outside. There was nobody there. Great vision on the field, great cut, and he was gone.
Dusty, the play was going to the right. All of Piedmont's defense went that way, and Keyshawn said, hey, the object is to not get tackled, right? There's nobody here.
Best chance to do that was over there where there wasn't a human.
And it worked. Warriors on to attempt the extra point. James Hunter will snap to Adam Griffith for the hold. The snap is high, the hold is good, and the kick is up and good. Folks, we just finished one. It started poorly. It's turning around. Warriors 14, Piedmont 7. We'll be back here on the Warrior Network.
Wealth Solutions Group is a holistic, personal, and business financial guidance firm offering a wide range of financial solutions serving the needs of individuals, families, and businesses. Our main purpose is to help people secure their future and protect the ones they love in communities where we work and live. Call Angie Hill today at 256-442-5544. Wealth Solutions Group, a proud supporter of Cherokee County football and the Warrior Network.
This is Brian Dorsett with Emblem Credit Union. We are conveniently located on the Chestnut Bypass in Center and would love the opportunity to help you reach your financial goals. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products, which combine personal small-town service with competitive interest rates. We would like to wish all Cherokee County football players, cheerleaders, and band members a very successful season.
This is head football coach Jacob Kelly, and you're listening to the Warrior Network.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cawthorn back with you live here on the Warrior Network, where we had an exciting first quarter. 3 scores in the first quarter. Piedmont takes the opening possession, 95 yards for a score. Warriors go 3 and out on their first possession, but then 2 consecutive turnovers by Piedmont have led to short fields for the Warriors, and they've capitalized. We got a 14-7 lead here at home. Let's go Warriors.
Yeah, in a big game like this, a big rivalry game especially, you got to make the most of those turnovers, and it was huge for Cherokee County to convert.
It was huge. Frampton's going to tee this thing up at the 40-yard line. Piedmont back deep to receive. Frampton's going to put a foot in it. It's a low kick. It's a hard kick. Pinto is going to field it inside the 5, looking for running room. He's explosive, folks. Looks like a block in the back. It is going to be a block in the back as Pinto gets out across the 21-yard line. This one's going to get backed up as the Warriors got blocked in the back with Pinto looking for room.
Keyshawn Thomas did a good job over there anyway, running him out of bounds.
He did a good job. Pinto's dangerous, Dusty. He just has a feel for the game. That time he got a little help from a block in the back, but that kid's dangerous.
Yes, he is. He's a really good runner, and it carries over into other sports too. He's a good basketball player. He's just an athlete.
Here comes White Hat with the signal. It's a holding call. Well, it was a block in the back. They can call it what they want to. It doesn't matter to me. The flag was thrown about the 12-yard line, so we'll see where they spot it. Should be half the distance from there. He dropped it up now at the 19-yard line, did the official.
That's 14, I think, Wes.
Is it the 14? Yeah, the 14-yard line. Either way, Piedmont's going to be deep in their own territory. Just started this second quarter. Warriors got a 14-7 lead over the Bulldogs. You're going to start it, Dusty. Have they spotted the football yet? Let's go, guys. I'm excited. I want to watch some football. It'll be at the 7-yard line, I believe. Yep, 1st and 10 for Piedmont at their own 7-yard line. Wilson will be the quarterback. I think that's Gunn still with him in the backfield. He's going to bring Pinto in motion here. He'll line up at the H-back spot. This will be a quick pass to Pinto in the flat. He's got some running room and some blockers. He gets out across the 20. He's got Keyshawn Thomas to beat. Keyshawn gets
strips
him,
the ball.
strips the football,
no.
and it fumbles to Piedmont, and it'll be a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Keyshawn caught Pinto, stripped the football right into his blocker's hands, and Piedmont just cut this thing 14-13.
Wow. What an odd, crazy play, and very unfortunate for Cherokee County.
It'll be an 83-yard touchdown. I have no idea how you score that. Keyshawn caught Pinto somewhere around the 50, stripped the football, and then it became a fumble recovery for Piedmont all the way to the end zone. My goodness.
A crazy thing, but an important lesson to learn right here. His blocker was a little bit behind him, and he was hustling the entire time. Looked like he was going to get tackled. The blocker kept pursuing to get there, and then the ball popped right to him.
Wilson, the left-footed kicker, and the quarterback, kicks the extra point. There's whistles. The kick, didn't say it. We had an official not on the field. We had an official who was not on the field. I don't know if he was talking to the coaches or what he was doing, but he was the guy who was in charge of the right side of the uprights, Dusty. So
yeah,
he's kind of important.
Yeah, you kind of need that guy.
I think Wilson's kick was good, but they're going to replay it because they blew it dead. So Wilson will try it again. So again, 14-13, Warriors favor on a crazy play by Piedmont. This is not a good snap. It's blocked. It is blocked. The extra point is blocked. It's no good. The snap was mishandled. Wilson had to hesitate, and Trip Davis was there like a flash and ate that thing up for lunch.
Yeah, that was huge to keep Cherokee County ahead by a point.
So after the crazy play leading to the Piedmont touchdown, with 11:35 left in the first half, the Warriors hold on to a 14-13 lead, and we'll see if that extra point becomes a big deal later in this football game.
And then how crazy was it that the official not being there ended up
Yeah.
costing the point.
Yeah, folks, the first kick was good. First kick was good, I think. The guy on the other side said it was in. But the official wasn't there, so I had to retry, and it was a bobbled snap and then a kick that was just eaten up by Trip
Yeah, we've
Davis.
been in the twilight zone for about the last 4 minutes of actual time, I think.
My goodness.
There was some odd occurrences here.
What a series of events. And we got a 1-point football game. Warriors holding on to a lead here at home early in the second quarter. Wilson going to tee this one up. He'll be kicking it off deep to Ben Frampton, Keyshawn Thomas, and Keyshawn Woods. Hopefully Piedmont being prone to turning it over maybe is a good thing for us, but in that case it fumbled right to a guy that scored a touchdown.
That was just crazy.
Wilson kicks the football deep. Keyshawn Thomas fumbles himself to Ben Frampton.
What in the world
oh my
is
goodness,
going
Ben
on?
Frampton, one man to beat, got a lead blocker. Ben Frampton to the 15, to 10, to 5. All the way in. It's a touchdown for the Warriors.
There's a flag on the
sideline. We got a sideline flag
Hopefully
on
that's
the
just
Warriors.
a sideline warning.
Hopefully it's just a warning. My goodness, Dusty.
What is going on in
Keyshawn
this
Thomas
world?
tried to field it, fumbled it forward into the hands of Ben Frampton, and he shot out of a cannon for a touchdown run on the kickoff. There's a flag. It's going to be a sideline interference on the Warriors. Let's see if the touchdown stands. The Warriors were just excited. It didn't impact the play at all. It was all the way on the other side of the field was the action. But the Warrior football players and coaches were a little bit excited there. Was that Big Asa that might have got in there? Because he went and hiding, and he forgot that he had to be on the extra point team.
I'm not sure who it was. I saw the flag go flying, and I was hoping it was a cheerleader's pom-pom.
Yeah, it was
not.
Yeah, it was. It might have been Asa. I saw him disappear quickly. And Coach Kelly and the assistant coaches are doing everything but putting the Warrior football players in the stands now, Dusty.
Yeah, they're spotting cheerleaders now. They're all the way. They're all the way back here by the little Warriors and the big Warrior cheerleaders.
Yep, they did. But what a play! What a play! Back-to-back plays in this football game. Crazy fumbles and fortuitous bounces that just went. One went Piedmont's way, and now one's gone the way of the Warriors. Still waiting on the call from the White Hat, Dusty. Have we had a call yet?
I have not seen anything. All I can imagine is, obviously
it's got to be a sideline
warning.
There's no question it's a sideline warning on the Warriors.
Which is no penalty, no consequence here. We just can't get another one without getting a penalty.
Let's see what the call is. Here comes the White Hat, and it is a sideline warning against the Warriors. And we'll see. The touchdown is good. Excellent. So maybe it will be, if it's a warning, no penalty. Frampton will be kicking the extra point. James Hunter, the snapper, back to Adam Griffith, the holder. Good snap, good hold. The kick is low.
Yeah,
I don't know if it went. It is no good. The kick is no good. It went wide left. He just didn't get it. He may still be tired, Dusty.
I think if he kicked it straight, like toward the goalpost, it might have gotten blocked. There was a lot of pressure right there from the Bulldogs in the backfield there.
Piedmont's certainly hungry there. The extra point sails wide, and with 11 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the half, Warriors 20. Bulldogs 13. We'll be right back.
This is Brian Dorsett with Emblem Credit Union. We are conveniently located on the Chestnut Bypass and Center and would love the opportunity to help you reach your financial goals. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products which combine personal small-town service with competitive interest rates. We would like to wish all Cherokee County football players, cheerleaders, and band members a very successful season.
This is head football coach Jacob Kelly, and you're listening to the Warrior Network.
Wes Nyman, Dusty Cothran back with you here live on the Warrior Network. We've had some action, Dusty, in the last, I guess, Frampton a little bit of a breather after the kickoff return and the missed extra point. He is on the sideline getting hydrated. And so Rylan Davis will kick this football. It's a nice kick.
We're terribly offsides.
But a little bit of timing change with Rylan out there as opposed to Frampton, and the Warriors